Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a how to play and playthrough of The Mirroring of Mary King, a game of ghostly possession. Now this is a two-player asymmetrical tug-of-war game. And I'll go over the victory conditions in a moment here. But it's for two players, ages 14 and up. It takes about 30 minutes. Now, 14 and up is for regulation purposes. If you have a younger person that can handle Magic the Gathering, then they can handle this game.
And how old is Magic? Like 10?
I don't know what their age. They probably do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So let me read the backstory.
Okay.
Mary King is a direct descendant of a 17th century Scottish merchant burgess of the same name. While on holiday in Edinburgh, she visits Mary King's Close. I guess that's a place. Close, C-L-O-S-E, is capitalized. I'm not too sure what that means.
I don't know.
Her presence attracts the spirit of her long-dead ancestor. Desperate to live again, the 17th century Mary King attempts to commandeer the body of her descendant, and the two Marys begin their battle for possession. In the end, only one of them will inhabit the body of the living Mary King. So here's the setup. What attracted us to this game right away at Gen Con was this. And I said, hey, Julie, come take a look at this. And you might have seen our preview video. And we did buy it there. The designer who signed it here, he had flown in only so many for Gen Con, and we were one of the few to get one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I didn't know that.
Because I said, hey, you know, he was nice enough to even give us a discount, even though he had lost money on it, because he's basically breaking even on every copy. Now, the game, I just wanted to show you, because it can be difficult to set up these tiles when they flip over. So I recommend when you're setting it up, you do all of one side like that. And then you flip up. Half of them are controlled. Now, Jerry's playing the ghost.
Jerry?
Julie is playing the ghost. Did I say Jerry?
You did.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that's someone new.
So this is an area control game as well. So now, notice it flips up from the top down.
Yep.
It takes a little bit getting used to, because some of you want it flipped like this.
That's how I did it.
Yeah, but it's from the top down. So that's how you set it up. 6 are controlled by the ghost, 6 are controlled by the living Mary. Now let me go over how you win before I go over more setup.
Okay.
Now, why is it an area control? Because as soon as somebody has flipped up all of the tiles, control all 12 tiles of Mary's psyche, because it's basically a battle of her mind. So if all 12 ghost tiles are flipped over, Julie wins. If all 12 of the living side are flipped over, I win. But you also can lose if you don't have enough cards in your mind, that's your draw deck, that when you're required to discard or draw. So this is a hand management game too. So it's a tug of war, area control, hand management game with asymmetrical powers. Now at the end though, if neither player has gotten control of Mary's psyche, the 12 tiles, or their mind deck hasn't been exhausted, on the 6th after Friday, we play 5 days, we see who has the most cards left with some bonus points. So the game will end after 5 days. Let's take a look what else you have to set up. So this yellow stone here is used to keep track of what day. We're going to start on Monday. The blue token and the darker orange token here keeps track of how many control cards you can play on that given day. So you could play up to 5 control cards on Monday. And these are the control cards. We have our own control deck here. Right here. And we're going to be combining these decks here in a moment. So you could play 3 on Monday if you want. You don't have to play all the control cards. And control cards are going to be flipping these over. And you're going to want to control as much, the largest area you control makes the other player discard cards, which I'll explain in a moment. But you can only play one idea card. You're going to see that there is a sideboard here of ideas there'll be 3 ideas that are up. There'll be a mixture of power cards and control cards. And you can buy one only on Monday. But as the days progress, like on Friday, you can only play 1 control card, but you can buy up to 5 ideas and use maybe power cards, for instance. So just keep in mind that early on, you could flip over lots of tiles, and as the days progress, the psyche, you won't be able to flip over as many tiles, and you're pretty much going for playing power cards. So that's where those go. Now you may wonder, and this is kind of buried, not very obvious in the rules, what are these 3, 6, 8 tokens here? Well, the Living Mary has a power card that when played, you can lock tiles. Put a lockdown marker on any 2 different tiles of Mary. Put a lockdown marker on all tiles on a diagonal of Mary. So that's why I have 8 of them, because this would prevent tiles from being flipped over when controls are played. So this is in your deck. And why are you including 8? Well, because cards can be recycled out of your mind deck and your memory discard pile. So discard pile is called your memory. So I just wanted to point this out because I was confused. Why do we need those gems? You don't need them until this card is played. So let's do the rest of the setup here. So here's all the control cards. That's in 1 pile. And there are 12 power cards. You can play as many power cards as you want. Power cards do not affect these tracks here. You're limited to how many control cards you have and how many ideas you can buy from your sideboard here. So I shuffle up. So we're going to shuffle up these 12. You're going to make 2 piles of 6. Okay, 6 of them. Yes. And then you're going to take your control cards. I better slow down for you. Make sure they're all facing the same way. Okay. Now you're going to shuffle, and I'll do that for you.
Yeah, it takes me too long to do it my way.
Okay.
Thank you, honey. I can do it, just
Yeah, that's all right.
takes me a little bit of time.
Okay. Put 6 control cards with that pile.
6.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. So now I take the 6 power cards and the 24 control cards, and I'm going to combine them. I'll combine them for you. So you're going to have up to 6 power cards in your mind deck. Your mind deck is your draw deck. Okay.
I put them over here, like you said.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Now I have 6 power cards and 6 mind cards right here, and we're going to create our sideboard. Again, I can tell the designer is probably play Magic because it's using terms like sideboard or a collectible card game. So you do 3 piles of 4. And on your turn, you're going to flip up a new idea in each pile. So you have 3 possible cards you can buy. If you don't buy a card, you create a stack of draws. And if you buy one, you'll flip up the one underneath will be exposed. You can even buy that one later on in a future turn. But keep in mind, you can only do so many ideas, buy so many ideas here. Even though I'm going to have 3 face up here, I can only buy 1 on Monday. Eventually I can buy 5 on Friday. And how do you buy? Well, you'll discard cards from your mind. Now I'm going to set up Julie's here in a minute, but I'm going to start out with 5 cards. We're going to play open-handed, but we're not going to look at each other's cards. So here is my beginning 5 cards.
And even when we play not on camera, I don't look at his cards because I haven't had enough time to do it on my own.
Now when you play a control card, you can flip it this way or this way. Okay? And that's what's going to flip over the psyche here. Now this is your 24 and 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to shuffle that up for you.
And this is the littler stack.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's going to be your ideas.
My ideas. Yep. Do you want me to do it my way?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll reveal those in just a minute. Not
Okay,
yet.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
going to
waiting
take
for you.
your sideboard here.
Almost wants me. My brain is thinking you're saying cyborg.
Yeah, it does sound like that, doesn't it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now The ghost always goes first. It is possible to win on the first turn, which we will talk about in the review. The first time we played this, Julie was able to beat me in the first round and I couldn't do anything about it. Now you may wonder what these tokens are here. This is for the optional rules where on the back side here you get powers, which we will go over in the review. It's not recommended you play with these powers. And what that means is I could use my power twice and Julie can use her power. If I use my powers twice, then I can't use a power until Julie flips over one of hers. So this is for the advanced rules. We're not playing with powers in this game. I just wanted to show you what that is. Did I, oh, here's your 5 cards. So here you go. Now Julie has a power card. Remember, you can play as many power cards as you want on your turn. Now the turn order goes, and I just want to show you where that's at. First is you gather your thoughts. If you have fewer than 5 cards, you draw up to 5. Now, you'll be like, oh, cool. You can play as many cards, you know, you get more cards. But remember, if your memory deck, your mind deck, your draw pile runs out, you lose. You get new ideas. You flip up the top card of your sideboard, all 3 of them. I'll do that in a moment here. And then you can buy and play cards. To buy an idea, you just have to discard a card out of your mind deck into your memory, into your discard pile. And it added to your hand. Now, what's cool about this is you can buy someone else's idea. The ghost player can't do it on the first turn because my ideas as the living Mary are not up yet. But on a future turn, the ghost could buy one of my cards, either a control card and play it right away, or a power card. But if you buy it, you must use it right away. You do not get to add it to your hand. So keep that in mind. So if you buy someone else's card in their sideboard, their idea piles, you must use it right away. And then here, both players pays their end of turn area control penalty. So that's where I'm going to go over that. Right now, our largest area we control is 1 each. That's 1, 1, 1, 1. But say Julie controls this one. At the end of her turn, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your largest area control. She controls 5. I must discard 1 card out of my mind into my memory, which would be my discard pile. Remember, you want to deplete the other player's draw pile. I only control 1. So you do this for both sides. Let's say I did control this one here. And this one at the end of the turn. So the ghost player is done. Say it's a situation like this. I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Julie has to discard 1 card. Julie controls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to discard 2 cards. That's after each person's turn that happens. Now I have to put this back the way it was. But at the very beginning, and you only count the largest area. Right now, our largest area is 1, and nothing will happen. Okay, so Julie has 5 cards. You start out with 5, so there's no more cards to draw. Now she flips up her ideas, and if she wants to purchase any of these, she has to discard 1 card from her mind into her memory. Now let's talk about the card icons here before we play, because this is very much a hand management game. Your power cards, you do have some reactions. You may play this effect at any time. So there's certain cards I may hold on to just waiting for Julie to try to mess me over, because this is very much mess with the other player game. You may play this card at any time, and usually it's something to prevent your opponent from messing with you. So you basically could cancel something. The circle means you may play this effect only on your turn. Now this means right here, this is why it's a hand management, deck management game. If you own the card and play it, you may play the top card of your mind into your memory and then shuffle this card back into your mind after it resolves. That's how I can get that Iron Will back into my draw deck and play some more lock tokens. I play it, and then I recycle it back into my mind. At least I think it has an icon. And it's possible, if you own this card, you play it and you must put the card on the bottom of your memory after it resolves. That's because there's cards that allow you to draw from your memory deck or recycle cards from your memory back into your mind deck. When it says memory, just think discard. Mind is your draw pile. So we'll get into that more as we play. All right, Julie.
All right, David.
So let's take a look at a couple of your ideas here. So now we're going to play. Julie, you'll see there's usually two actions you can pick from on a power card. You can only choose one. This is domination. Now I do get to see this. This is not in Julie's hand. If Julie does not buy this and it's available on a future turn, I could buy it and use it. Your opponent must discard one card from their mind and flip over one tile of Mary that they control. That's pretty good. Your opponent must discard one card from their hand and flip over one tile of Mary that they control. It's the same thing. Okay, the reason why is, difference is mind and hand. Mm-hmm. So you either discard something from their mind or from their hand. Here's the other one here, curse. And this allows Julie to put this one at the bottom of their memory after it resolves. Usually this is like really powerful cards and they don't want it to recycle right away. Your opponent must remove from the game 2 random cards from their hand. Or Julie can play it. Your opponent must remove from the game the top card of their mind and your choice of one of their current ideas. Wow. I guess if you played this early, you're just going to remove a random one because you don't have any ideas yet. Now, if Julie were to buy this, it goes in her hand. She can buy it and play it later. On a future turn, if I were to buy one of her ideas, I must use it right away. All right. You can play up to 5 control cards. You can even buy this one and play all 5 of these if you want. But you can only get one idea.
I know.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to play this and see where the red is. I just count. This is how I do it. I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's that one.
You. Okay, so you've played. So you keep track. Julie's played 1 control. Right now, she controls an area of 4.
And then I'm going to buy this card.
Okay, so Julie, she says when she buys it, she must remove 1 mind card from her draw deck and add it to her memory. So now her mind deck is less. There's not as many cards. So
I'm going to play that card.
Okay, hang on. So you bought it. Mm-hmm. Goes in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to play it.
Yeah.
And now you've played your second control card.
Okay. And
now it is possible.
I shouldn't have done that.
It's possible if she didn't need. So Julie, what she did here. You want to take it back? No, you already bought it.
No, I already bought it. That's not fair.
You already flipped it up.
No.
If Julie had played this out of her hand, I would have let her take it back. But you know what though? I'm okay with you buying it, but not playing it. So if you don't, in other words, I'm not going to let you take back buying it, but I'll let you take back playing it.
All right, then I'm going to play this one.
You'll play that one instead. So what Julie did is, she shouldn't have bought this. She can't take that action. I don't mind her taking back the playing the card. Okay, so instead of playing the other card, she played that one instead. The reason why she did that is because if she would have played this one first, then this one, she would have flipped up, she would have canceled that corner action that she did there.
Okay, I'm done.
So you've played 2. You sure you can't win right here and get these 3?
No, because I don't have anything in the middle.
Okay, because it is possible to win on the first turn for the ghost. All right.
No, I'm done.
Should we count the number that you control? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 or more, I got to discard 3. 1, 2, 3. I only control 1. You discard nothing. Now Julie is going to flip up new ideas on her turn. Right now, these stay like they are. And she's going to draw at least 1. Unless, of course, I discard. Let's see, why didn't she play this one?
I'm saving it.
Instead of discarding cards from your mind, shuffle that many cards from the top of your memory into your mind. So this is a really good card for the ghost. When I'm going to make her discard stuff, she plays this, and instead she adds cards back from her mind, her discard pile back. Oh no, I'm sorry, from her memory. She takes cards back from her memory instead into her mind. So instead of discarding, she adds cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that was a little confusing. Okay, so here I flip over my ideas. Here is my power card.
Oh yeah, what does yours say?
Look at the top 3 cards of your mind and return them in any order.
That's nice.
Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's mind and return them in any order. I could play that. Okay, this is an idea I can buy. Your opponent must discard 2 cards from their mind. Your opponent must discard 2 cards from their hand. They can choose. It's not random. It doesn't say random.
Mm-mm.
Forget. This card just played does not resolve. Remove that card from the game. I'm going to buy this one because if when Julie plays something on me that I don't like, I can discard it. And Julie knows I'm going to buy this. Now, when I play it, it will go... I can put it back into my mind deck if I remove a card from my mind. So if I play this, say I cancel something that Julie played on me, I remove a card, I'm not going to look at it, into my memory, and I shuffle this in. So this allows me to recycle this.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to buy this card because I have a feeling Julie's going to mess with me. So I bought it.
Would I do that, guys?
Okay, now I have to look here.
I'm not looking, honey.
No, that's okay. I have to counter some of this even messing with me. Okay. I gotta reset that. All right. I'll play this one first.
Don't we have to put the blue on the one?
Oh yeah, I did buy my only idea. You're right. And you bought an idea too. I should have had that there for you. Okay, I play this control card.
Nice. Good job.
I play this control card.
Okay.
That's my second.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, but I'm not getting a
Are you
big...
going to win?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. Oh, wait. I'll do this one.
Oh, there you go.
Remember, I'm playing a lot of cards. That means I'm going to be drawing more. My mind deck will be less in number. So if we don't finish the game, whoever has more cards left will win. It's unfortunate that I can't.
That's not going to help you?
No.
Oh, darn.
And I don't have any power cards that allow me to flip over stuff.
Oh,
but at
shoot.
least I'm going to make you discard stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You are.
So I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You remove 3. You only control 1. I don't lose any. Okay, we're on Tuesday. Now you can do 2 ideas and only play 4 control cards. We flip up the next idea. Okay, let's look at this new power card that came up because I get to see it too. Instead of discarding cards from your mind, put that many cards from the... You got that again. Put the top card of your mind and bottom card of your memory into your hand. So this is why some cards, they'll say, put it at the bottom of your memory. This card can get that card at the bottom of your memory. That's why it's very much a hand management game. Or was it here?
I think at the top.
You know, I wonder if I should have bought this instead.
Well, you didn't.
Discard 1 card from their hand and flip over 1 tile of mirror that they control. I couldn't have won. There's still 3 left. Okay, so you, Julie. Oh, we were supposed to draw first. No big deal that we went out of order. And so you have here's your 5 cards.
Yep.
Here are your ideas. You can buy up to 2, or you can buy one of mine if you want, but you must use it right away.
Yeah. I know. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's not going to help me, so I'm not going to do that one. Do that one. That won't really help me. This one helps me. Okay, I'm playing this card.
All right, you play 1 control card.
Yep, so up in the corner there, please. And then down on the bottom,
Well,
and
I'm
right
going,
there.
Let me
Yeah.
go in order, please. Put it right here so I can see.
I have him flip it because with my hands, I make a huge mess.
Yeah,
It's
so
so
that's
much
all right.
easier this way.
You shake too much because of the meds you're on.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? You control an area of 3. If you can get this one, you can get...
Yeah, unfortunately.
Or if you can split up this to make me not have an area.
I don't have any middle cards.
You have something here. Oh, that won't help.
That won't help? No.
But remember, you can flip things.
It still doesn't help. I need something in the middle row that are called a row?
That's a column.
Column.
This is a row. This is a column.
Yeah, I need something in for that part, and I just don't have the cards yet. So,
you're not going to make me discard anything unless you can get something else to happen here.
I know, honey. I'm thinking.
This one here, if you buy it,
it's going to make me flip. It's just trading one for another, so that's not going to work.
No, it won't. It'll be right here. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It would break. I wouldn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was getting confused because I wasn't flipping it in my
Well, you got to remember to do
brain.
that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
So you bought a card.
Yeah, and I put it in my hand,
and now you're going to play
it.
Okay, you played a second control.
Right there.
So at least you've reduced how much I control.
Yeah.
But still, think about this. I still control 4. Is there any way you can make me lose more?
Because you have to play everything on your card, and that's just not going to work for me.
No, you don't. You choose 1.
No, what I mean is,
yes,
if
you're
you
right.
do controlling, so that's not going to help.
But if you did do this one, oh, you're right.
It's not going to help.
That would be terrible. What about your power cards?
That's what I'm looking at, sweetie.
This one.
I was just reading it. You put your hand away.
You can read it.
Well, it's the same as that, and then I'm not going to be able to get any new cards. I am done.
Hey, let me see. Yeah.
I know.
You don't have very good cards.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you don't want to buy anything else?
I'm done.
Well, if anything, you're not playing a lot of cards, so that's not a bad thing.
I know.
So we are now at the end control penalty. I control 4, you discard 1. I discard none because you only control 3. But at least I'm further away from getting 6 under my control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I draw. I have another power card. I flip up my... Oops, what am I doing? On the last turn, on Friday, you won't have new ideas to flip up.
Right.
All right, so take a look at my new powers. This is in my hand. Shuffle the top 3 cards of your memory into your mind. So that's how I can restore cards. And that card we put on the bottom of my memory. Take the bottom 2 cards of your memory, put 1 into your hand, and shuffle the other 1 into your mind. So that's how you can get cards back that you know are at the bottom of your memory. Okay, here's an idea I have. I could buy this. Move the day counter forward or backward 1 day.
Wow.
Interesting. So you can lose days.
Yeah.
You may play 1 control card. The control card does not count against your limit for that day.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Here's my other idea. Reduce to 0 the number of cards you must remove. That's what Julie has. Choose one of your current ideas and play it as though it were in your hand. Okay. Let's see, is there anything here I can play? Or do you have anything I want to buy? Okay. That's not going to help me. This one will. I definitely will play this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play 1, and I'm playing it upside down, like that. there anything else I can do to flip other stuff over? I could buy that card. I don't care enough to buy it. I'm going to buy this card. I move the day forward because I'm dominating right now in the game. I have a lot of well, just because I'm dominating in the area control part. So I'm going to advance the day and see. That might be a bad idea. Do you have anything to counter that? Do you care?
No, I don't have anything to do with that.
Okay. And then I'm going to play this power card. Shuffle the top 3 cards of your memory into your mind. So I shuffle this. Oh, top 3 cards. So I'm going to get this back. Okay. And this goes on the bottom, right here. Oh, did I play this one? Ooh, this is supposed to go on the bottom.
You just moved the day already.
Okay. The point is, it wasn't supposed to be on top. It's supposed to be on the bottom. That matters because I would have gotten that back on my deck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to keep track of those icons. Now I shuffle these back. Those top 3 in. Because I advanced the day, and this one goes on the bottom. So I have 2 power cards on the bottom. So there's a little bit of memory here, remembering that. And I'm done. So the most you control is 2. Nothing happens, but I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You lose 2 cards. Now we're on Thursday. So Julie's drawing, and I'm flipping up her next ideas. She drew up to 5. Here's your next power card. Torment. That's an instant, basically. If a card effect or end of turn penalty forces you to discard cards from your hand or mind, your opponent must make the discard instead of you. Don't forget that remember I made you discard cards? You didn't have to do that. You could have played that to instead draw from your...
Yeah, but it was just 2.
Well, the game's about ready to end. We only have 2 more turns left because I advanced it. So don't forget to play that later. And then you may want to get that and make me discard when I make you discard. We have still 2 more turns of discarding, possible discarding. What are you going to do? Okay, you're going to play that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you're going to play 1 more control card because I've advanced the days so much.
I know.
But at least you've broken up my area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can break up another one. If you get me down to 1, 2, or 3, you won't lose any cards. Try flipping this one.
It won't help.
It will help. You'll flip that one.
Yeah, but then I flip that one.
Yeah, it would still be 4. You're right. Oh, what about this?
That's not going to help either. I'm going to get this card.
Okay, so you can buy it. Okay.
I'm done.
Now, we do the area control. You control 3. Nothing happens to me. But I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to discard 1. You can play that card because we only have 2 more turns left. Or no, 3 more because it's going to happen on my turn once, and then on Friday twice. Do you want to use any one of these to make me discard a card?
Not yet.
All right, so you're not going to do that. So discard a card then.
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, my turn. Well, I got to draw first. 2, 3. Here's my ideas. Now we actually are going to get an idea on Friday because I advanced the day marker. Okay, here's a power in my... Shuffle your hand into your memory and draw a new hand. Okay, choose 2 of your current ideas and swap them with the top 2 cards of your memory. All right, I don't really care about that. I have 6 cards. What am I doing? I didn't see that.
Gotta watch him.
What can I do here to mess with you? Well, I'll get +1 and split you up a little bit more. If I do that, or if I do this, that might be better. No. Yeah, I'll play this one. Okay, do 1. Do the middle. This flips to you. Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to play that one. You're thinking like, yeah, go ahead and play that one. Okay.
I was actually. I'm like, go ahead.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That works for me.
Okay. Sometimes you mess up. This is the one I'll do. I'll do here, here, and here. There you go.
That's much better.
Okay.
Good job.
And it's all cracked up.
You can't get the rest of them, huh, sweetie?
Yeah, it's rare when you can get all 12, but it's possible. Oh. If I do this, I get 2 more, but then I turn that one over. That's not worth it. Oh, here we go. I'm going to buy this one, play my last one.
Okay.
I add this to my hand. I play it. I do these 2.
Very nice. And you can't get the other 2?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. I bought one idea there. I'm done. Now do the area control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to discard 3.
No, I'm not.
You're not? What are you playing?
I'm playing this.
Julie is playing. Oh, what am I doing? Instead of discarding cards from your mind, shuffle that many cards from the... Don't do it yet. Because I'm going to counter it. So it goes on a stack. Unless Julie has another counter, she can counter my counter.
Okay, I'm doing this on you.
Okay, just wait, please.
You said I could do it?
I understand.
Oh.
But first I have to put this... First we have to deal with... If you own the card and play it, you may put it on the top card of your mind into your memory and then shuffle this card back into your mind. I don't think... With one more turn, I'm just going to discard it. Do you want to discard a card to put it back in your mind, or just discard it?
I'll just put it...
Okay, because you could discard it and shuffle back in and hope to get it back. But you probably won't.
I probably won't.
All
but
right.
then I'm going to play this on you.
Okay. So the card effect or end of your turn penalty forces you to discard cards from your hand or mind. Your opponent must. So now I discard it. So it was good that Julie did that in that order. You could have been like, well, you knew she had that. Well, I'm not supposed to know she had that. Unless she... Did you buy that? I don't remember if you did.
I think I got it a while
So
ago.
I'm the one who discards 3. I lost my iron will to lock down things.
Too bad for you. I'm glad I got rid of that.
So that's the way it goes. I ended up discarding instead of Julie. So we're on Friday. We flip up the last...
I get my cards first.
Yeah, go ahead. Flip up the last ideas. Normally this would happen on Thursday, but remember I advanced a day tracker. Julie has 5 cards. Let's look at the new powers that came up. Flip over any one tile of Mary you choose. That could be good for you to get. Because remember, we're at the point now where you can only play 1 control card, but you can play as many, you can buy up to 5 ideas on Friday.
Yeah.
And play as many power cards as you want.
Yeah.
So that's that power. Here's this power. Put the top card and the bottom card of your memory into your hand. Wow. That could be good if you want to get that card back.
Yeah, we were on the last day. So
choose 2 of your current ideas and shuffle them into your mind. Okay, why is this good, Julie?
Why, David?
You can make me discard again if you do that. that make sense?
Yeah, we don't have to shuffle it in there.
Okay, you play the card first. You get the top card and the bottom card of your memory. You'll get this card back.
I get that, but I already have 5 cards in my hand.
You can have more than 5.
Oh, all right.
I'm just letting you know, if you want to get that card back, you want to get that. And then you drew this.
Yeah.
Move the day counter forward or backward. If you really wanted the game to go longer, you do that.
No, I don't want to do
You may
that.
play one control card. The control card does not count against your limit for the day. So you have some options here. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do this card.
Okay, that's your only control card you play unless you use that one power card.
Yeah. And then
It goes right here.
I'm going to get this card so I can flip any one tile I choose.
Okay, so pay for it. Flip it. Okay, unfortunately...
Did I do it wrong?
Oh, you know what? You know how I said you can get that card back?
Yeah.
You would have had to have paid for something. You wouldn't have gotten it back anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so wait. You played this one, right?
No, I paid for it. I played this one.
Oh, okay. You paid for that.
Yeah.
So hang on. This, if you own this card, do you want to flip a card to put it back in your deck? It's probably not worth it.
No.
Okay, so which one do you want to flip over? This one, right?
Yeah.
Or this one? Because look what other... Because you do have...
I can't play any more control cards.
You have a power where you can. You can buy it if you really want to play it. It's right here. Where's the one that allows you to play? Put the top card. Oh no, that's not it. Is it this one?
Well, I don't know.
You may play one control card without it counting against your thing. So before you flip over one, think about what control card you may want to play still.
I want that one.
That's an idea. You'd have to buy it first. All I'm saying is, before you flip over something, think about that you can get another control play if you want.
Right.
Which one do you want to flip over first? Out here.
Oh, out there?
Remember, you're planning ahead because you're going to be able to play another control card if you use this.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
actually, if you use this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll do this card.
Okay, so you're doing this one.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to buy that idea?
Yeah.
Okay, you bought this idea.
This? No, I want this.
Okay, no?
No.
All right. Okay, you need to buy this card first.
Why?
This allows you to play a control card without it counting against the day limit.
Right here it says, I may play one control card.
Oh, I'm mistaken.
That's why I'm buying this one.
Okay, you understand better than me. I'm confused. I know I'm hurting your brain. Okay, so you bought that one. Now you're going to play this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it, those ones flip over.
Okay, now stop for a second. This right here goes, you must put the card on the bottom of your memory.
Okay.
Now you played that power, and now you're playing this one.
Yeah.
Boom. Here.
Yeah.
And here. Wow, look at that.
Yeah. And now I'm done because I can't do anything
I think
else.
you did 2 ideas. It doesn't matter. You didn't do all 5. Well, that's a bummer. I'm going to lose 3 cards, and you don't lose anything, and I can't stop it. Here I go. 1, 2, 3. All right, my turn. I draw 2. Here's my ideas. I can only play 1 control card. Let me see what the mirroring power does. Instead of discarding cards from your mind, shuffle that many cards from the top of your memory into your mind. I probably should get this one. Flip over any 2 tiles of memory that share an edge and are controlled by different players. That allows you to flip things. You don't go up in your control, but you might play this in order to make it possible to play a better control card. Where was that? Right here? Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't really.
I only have one play. And I want to break you up. Break up your areas. This is the best one to do that. So it's the only control I could play. So, and you have 3 and 3. We're not going to be discarding anything. So I don't need to control. I don't need to purchase a card because we're getting to the end of the game now where you want as many cards in your mind as possible. Number of tiles you control. Okay. Your final game score is the number of cards left in your mind plus your control bonus. Doesn't it say your hand? Yeah, it doesn't say your hand. Just want to make sure I'm playing that right. Because we're about ready to end it here. Where's that at? Number of cards you have remaining in your mind plus a control bonus for the number of tiles. So,
Each will get +2.
correct. Starting hand, see. Players draw a hand of 5 cards from the top of their mind to start the game. So that's just called your hand. It doesn't say your cards are part of your hand. I mean, so your hand is part of your mind. I just want to make sure that. Well, I don't think I'm going to play anything else because anything else I play is not going to help me. Can I buy a card here to help me? Put the top card and the bottom card of your memory into your hand. All right, I'm going to buy this. At least I can go up 1. In other words, I played a card to get it. Okay? So I go up at least one card. That can mean the difference. Oh, into my hand. Choose 2 of your current ideas. That doesn't help me. So you got to read the words carefully. This goes here. Sorry. Inspiration. Instead of discarding cards, we're not going to be discarding. Put the top card of your mind and the bottom card of your memory into your hand. All right, I don't want to put anything into my hand. It's not going to help me.
Nope.
All right, we're done. 3, and I only control 2. So we don't. At the very end of the turn, area control penalty, nothing happens. The game's over. The most you control is 3. So you get +2. The most I control is 2. I get +0. That can mean the difference. I only controls 2.
Oh.
So you add up your hand. I think you won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have 12 if I count that too.
Okay, so you had 10 plus 2 is 12.
What'd you have?
Wow, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You beat me because of the area control bonus. Because you controlled 3, I could not play another control card to change it.
Wow.
So you beat me by 2. And
That was close.
And I couldn't get more cards in there. Let me see what happens if there was a tie.
Okay.
It does have that in here. If there's a tie, the player with the largest area of control wins. If there's still a tie, the player who owns the game wins.
Oh, we both do.
If neither player owns the game, award the victory to the next person you meet and have fun explaining their victory to them. All right, so Julie has won 3 out of the 5 games we've played.
Yep.
Good job, honey.
Not bad for Mushy Brain. I'm very proud of myself.
Well, you had those counter cards. That messed me up.
Yeah, that helped.
And I wouldn't know you had them. I would have countered one of them and the other one screwed me up. You made me lose. I should have countered the other one but I didn't know you had it.
Yeah, because you weren't looking at my stuff either, so.
Well, look, I knew you had it, but that's because we're playing open-handed, but, you know, I wouldn't know that normally. All right, so please check out our review, and that is The Mirroring of Mary King.
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We hope you like this video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.